Erling Haaland looked at me across the dinner table and said, "You know what separates me from every other footballer my age? They're focused on today's contracts. I'm building tomorrow's empire." He adjusted his sleek Norwegian watch. "While everyone talks about my €60 million salary at City, I'm more excited about my tech investments, my clothing brand, and my sustainable energy ventures in Norway. Football will end when I'm 35. My businesses will make money when I'm 85. Tonight, I'm having dinner with Erling Haaland, Manchester City's goal-scoring phenomenon and one of the most forward-thinking athletes of his generation. We're at an upscale restaurant in Manchester, and he's about to reveal how he's using his prime playing years to build a business empire that will outlast his football career by decades. "Let me explain how I think about wealth differently than other players," Haaland began, his voice carrying that calm Norwegian confidence that made him unshakable in front of goal. "Most footballers my age see a big contract and think they've made it. €60 million per year at City sounds incredible, right? But that's employee thinking, not entrepreneur thinking." He paused to take a sip of sparkling water, maintaining the same hydration discipline that made him so physically dominant. "I'm 24 years old. If I play until 35, that's 11 more years of peak earning potential from football. But if I invest wisely now, I can have 50-plus years of business income after retirement. The math is simple. Football wealth is temporary, but smart investments compound forever. My father, Alfie, played professionally, but never had the global platform I have today. He taught me something crucial. Erling, your fame will open doors that money alone cannot. Use those doors while they're open." Haaland's expression grew more focused as he detailed his strategy. "Take my clothing brand, Bryne, named after my hometown club where everything started. We launched last year with sustainable athletic wear that reflects Norwegian design principles, clean lines, functional materials, environmentally responsible production. But here's the business genius. Every goal I score for City, every highlight that goes viral, every magazine cover I appear on promotes the brand without spending a penny on traditional advertising. My football success directly drives fashion sales. The Norwegian tech investments are even more strategic. I'm backing startups in renewable energy, sustainable fishing, and digital health monitoring. These aren't just random investments. They align with Norway's competitive advantages and my personal brand values. Salmon farming technology that reduces environmental impact while increasing yield. Wind energy solutions that can scale globally. Fitness apps that help people train like professional athletes. Every company I invest in benefits from my credibility and reach." The first course arrived, featuring locally sourced ingredients that reflected Haaland's commitment to sustainable consumption. The Nike partnership exemplifies my long-term thinking. Yes, they pay me millions per year for wearing their boots, but the real value is in the co-creation opportunities. We're developing training equipment, nutritional supplements, and recovery technologies that will be relevant long after I stop playing. My signature boot line isn't just about football performance. It's about building the Haaland methodology for athletic excellence. Young players worldwide will train with Haaland techniques, Haaland nutrition, Haaland mindset tools for decades to come. The social media strategy supports everything. 50 million followers across platforms isn't just vanity, it's distribution power. Every post about my investments reaches an audience larger than most television networks. That's free marketing worth millions per year. But I'm strategic about what I share. No party photos, no controversy, no drama. Everything reinforces the narrative of disciplined excellence, Norwegian values, and sustainable success. My personal brand is my business brand." Haaland checked his watch again, a custom piece from a Norwegian watchmaking startup he had invested in early. The Manchester City choice was business as much as football. Real Madrid offered prestige and history, but City offered something more valuable: complete commercial freedom and partnership opportunities with the Abu Dhabi ecosystem. City's ownership connects me to massive infrastructure projects, sustainable development initiatives, and next-generation sports technology companies. It's not just about playing for Pep, It's about accessing a global business network worth hundreds of billions. My contract includes unique clauses that most players don't negotiate: percentage participation in club merchandise sales, revenue sharing from naming rights deals, equity stakes in cities' technology partnerships. I'm not just an employee, I'm a stakeholder in the club's commercial success. The Premier League platform amplifies everything. 600 million global viewers per match means every goal I score is seen by more people than the population of Europe. That visibility translates directly into increased value for every business I'm associated with. My Norwegian real estate portfolio benefits from this exposure. Properties in Bergen, Oslo, and Stavanger that appreciate not just from Norwegian economic growth, but from international interest in Norwegian lifestyle and values that my success promotes. The main course featured Nordic cuisine prepared with modern techniques, a perfect metaphor for Haaland's approach to combining traditional values with innovative methods. The restaurant investments demonstrate this philosophy. I'm backing establishments that serve Norwegian seafood in major international cities: London, New York, Dubai, places where my football fame opens doors for introducing Norwegian culinary culture. These aren't just financial investments, they're cultural ambassadorships that enhance Norway's global reputation while generating returns. Every restaurant that succeeds makes Norwegian brands more valuable worldwide. My partnership with Norwegian Cruise Line works similarly. They get my endorsement and marketing reach. I get equity participation in their Nordic tourism growth. Win-win arrangements that align my success with Norway's economic interests. The sustainable energy ventures are the most important long-term plays. Norway leads the world in renewable energy technology, and I'm investing in companies that can export this expertise globally. Wind farms, hydroelectric innovations, battery storage solutions. Climate change creates massive business opportunities for countries and companies that solve environmental problems. Norway is positioned to be a global leader in this transition, and I'm positioning myself to benefit from that leadership. My training facility investments follow the same logic. State-of-the-art centers in Norway that combine traditional Norwegian outdoor training with cutting-edge sports science. These facilities will attract international athletes and generate revenue long after my playing career ends. The digital health monitoring startup I'm backing develops wearable technology that tracks performance metrics in real time. Professional athletes, fitness enthusiasts, and health-conscious consumers all want better data about their bodies. My endorsement and testing provide credibility, while my global platform drives user acquisition. The technology gets better through my feedback, and I benefit from the company's growth as users worldwide adopt these tools. Haaland paused to consider his longer-term vision. Education investments are crucial too. I'm funding sports academies in Norway that combine athletic training with business education. Young athletes need to understand that sports careers are short, but business skills last forever. These academies will produce Norway's next generation of athlete entrepreneurs, kids who can play professionally but also build companies, invest wisely, and represent Norwegian values on global stages. My charitable foundation focuses on youth development in underserved communities, but it's structured as a business venture too. We solve social problems while creating sustainable revenue streams that fund continued growth. For example, our football camps in developing countries identify and develop local talent while building relationships with Norwegian companies looking to expand into emerging markets. Social impact and business development working together. The long-term vision is building a Norwegian lifestyle empire that spans multiple industries: sports performance, sustainable fashion, renewable energy, healthy food, outdoor recreation, all connected by shared values of excellence, sustainability, and innovation. By the time I retire from football, these businesses will already be generating significant revenue independently. I won't need to build a post-retirement career. I'll already have one running successfully. The key insight is that my football prime coincides with the global shift toward sustainability and authentic brand values. Norwegian culture aligns perfectly with these trends, and my platform allows me to scale Norwegian solutions worldwide. As dinner progressed, Haaland's strategic thinking became even clearer. Crypto and blockchain investments are carefully selected too. I'm backing Norwegian fintech companies that solve real problems rather than speculative tokens. Digital payment solutions for international trade, blockchain systems for supply chain transparency. These technologies will become essential infrastructure for global business. By investing early through Norwegian companies, I'm positioning for both technological advancement and Norwegian economic leadership. My production company focuses on content that promotes Norwegian culture and values. Documentaries about sustainable living, athletic excellence, and innovative design. This content markets everything else I'm building while generating entertainment revenue. Netflix, Amazon, and other streaming platforms are hungry for authentic content about different cultures and lifestyles. My football fame gives me access to tell Norwegian stories on global platforms. The partnership strategy is always about mutual value creation. I don't just lend my name to products, I become actively involved in improving and promoting them. My standards become their standards. The supplement company I work with reformulated their entire product line based on my training needs and Norwegian natural ingredients. Now their Haaland Protocol supplements sell worldwide, and I participate in that revenue growth. As dinner concluded, Haaland reflected on his approach to building generational wealth. Most athletes chase the biggest contract available. I chase the smartest contract structure that provides platform, freedom, and growth opportunities. Money today is important, but wealth forever is the real goal. The Norwegian advantage is that we understand long-term thinking culturally. Our sovereign wealth fund, our environmental policies, our approach to business, everything is designed for sustainability rather than quick profits. I'm applying that same mindset to my personal wealth building. Every investment, every partnership, every business venture is evaluated based on 50-year potential, not just immediate returns. Football will make me rich for 11 more years. Smart business decisions will keep my family wealthy for generations. That's the difference between being a great player and being a great entrepreneur. When people study how athletes built business empires in the 2020s, I want them to see that the smartest approach was combining peak athletic performance with strategic long-term business building. Excellence on the pitch enabling excellence in the boardroom. This evening with Haaland showed me that the next generation of athletes isn't just more talented physically, they're more sophisticated financially, using their playing careers as platforms for building business empires that will define their post-athletic lives. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos to hear the most private dinner conversations where billionaires reveal their deepest secrets. Which part inspired you the most? Drop it in the comments. Let's figure out how to become billionaires together.